Hi, I'm Doug English with Act Advisors, here with Tim Mowry and Wes Johnson from the Act Advisors Investment Management Committee to introduce to you the active bond strategy that we built and have put in place in your portfolios. Over the last 50 years, interest rates have generally been going down. And as they've fallen down, that has had an upward force on the bonds in your portfolio. So generally, your bonds have made really good returns for the last several years, at least until rates started going up last year, and now in 2022, going up even further. So our concern was, how are our clients going to make positive returns in an environment like that? Traditional bonds are a solution that doesn't work in a rising interest rate environment. So let's go over to Tim Mowry to tell us about how we came up with this bond rotation strategy.
Well, Doug, actually, we came up with the idea of the bond rotation strategy almost 8 years ago, after a great deal of research, some custom programming. And what we found was it looked very attractive, but at that point in time, it was expensive to implement. We would have to use mutual funds, ETFs. There weren't as many ETFs available then, and they also had transaction charges. So it wasn't practical to implement at that point in time. A great deal has changed since then, and this was the perfect time to implement this strategy.
Excellent. Wes, walk us through how the strategy works.
Okay, so we've essentially broken down the bond market into 8 different sectors. And at any given time, some areas of the bond market are performing better than others. And every month, at the end of the month, we will rank the 8 sectors using a weighted average scoring formula that we have. And we will buy the top 3 performing sectors. Now, in some instances, like at the end of January, 2 of those top 3 performing sectors had a negative rate of return or a negative score. So instead of buying a negative performing sector, we purchased a cash-like ETF instead. So each month we will score the 8 sectors of the bond market, and we will own the best 3 performing sectors.
So this is the data that you used for January. Wes, talk us through this.
Yep. So these are the 8 sectors that we track. And our first purchase, we purchased bank loans, which you'll see is the second column there. And then we purchased 2 positions in the cash-like ETF. So as you can see, everything, all 8 sectors of the bond market are negative on the 1 and 3 month returns, but the ones that we're in are by far the least negative.
So this creation, the active bond strategy, was built to protect and potentially enhance the returns of our client portfolios in the face of ongoing interest rate increases. We did that because of the large investment we made in technology several years ago, the change in pricing for securities markets, and we did that with no additional cost to you. Thanks very much for your business from your Act Advisors team.